I think you're right. I think it is. I think when it comes to, the new frontier and the new technology, I think us as progressives, we do have our conservative counterparts beat. But in traditional media, they got us, I would say 2-1, 3-1, depending upon who's counting.
Well, they own the infrastructure. And that's
exactly.
The thing. I mean, it's always been amazing to me. I'll be in a city on a small station, that throws out a weak signal, and we're not pulling any numbers. And then they'll drop us on a 10,000 watt station that's got a big signal, and all of a sudden, everybody's listening to my show. And it's like the one thing that is wildly underrated in radio and television is the platform. The platform is really more important than the talent. There are some people who are just brilliantly talented regardless of the platform. Rachel Maddow on television is one example, but she has some colleagues who are not, who you could replace with a half a dozen or a dozen other people who are also prominent in progressive media who would do just as well because it's that platform and people are tuning in. And the same thing in radio. I mean, it's Clear Channel owns all these stations all over the country, and they also own premier radio networks, which syndicates Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Sean Hannity. And so if they put their own content on their own biggest sticks, on their own 50,000 watt sticks, they make twice as much money as if they carry content that they don't own, if they carry your show or my show. And that's the main reason why every single 50,000 watt stick, to the best of my knowledge, that Clear Channel has Clear Channel programming on it. And they're 25,000 watt sticks as well. And progressive shows get stuck on the 500 watt sticks or the 1,000 watt sticks or the 5,000 watt sticks, the much smaller signals. So you don't see that ownership of the infrastructure on the Internet. And that's why I think the Internet shows that progressive content really can be successful and viable and reach out. And it shows why, the incredible damage that Reagan did. Actually, his larger sin than ending the Fairness Doctrine was in '82 when he stopped enforcing the Sherman Act. And we saw this mergers and acquisitions mania that we went from having literally thousands of independently owned radio and television stations across the country that were carrying a wide variety of programming. And in fact, in the 70s, the most popular talk radio program in America was Alan Berg, who was a screaming liberal. I mean, he got gunned down in a parking lot by a couple of skinheads, which shut him up pretty quickly. But he was beating anything Limbaugh could do. And then came this huge wave of media acquisitions in the 80s under Reagan as he started letting all these big corporations play monopoly. And the result of that was that they put their own guy on. So call me a conspiracy theorist, but that's how it looks.